Welcome to ecstatic yoga, to our pranayama practice. This is going to be a vitalizing pranayama practice, bringing up a lot of energy into the body, very stimulating and vitalizing. And we're going to be practicing 3 stimulating breaths. So I would probably practice this when you're wanting some energy, not right before bed. For a morning or before work, or maybe during your break at work, or a time during the day where you're wanting more energy. And we're going to be practicing 3 stimulating breaths that are very similar with little distinctions, and hopefully you'll be able to distinguish between the 3 of them. And the first is Bastrika, and that is our bellows breath. And the second one is going to be Kapalabati, and that is skull shining breath. And then we're going to do breath of fire. And so they're all very similar. We're going to be really using this core here to breathe. And so let's go into Bastrika first. So Bastrika is a rapid and rhythmic forcing of the inhale and the exhale. So we're going to force the inhale and the exhale. And we're going to be breathing through our nose when we do this. So if you need to blow your nose, now's the time. So we're going to be doing a forced inhale and exhale in the lower belly, definitely in this lower abdomen. And it's rapid and it's rhythmic. And then we're going to conclude with the exhale. So we're going to exhale completely. The last breath is an exhale. And we're going to pause a moment at the bottom of the exhale, and then a nice deep inhale. And then we'll start again. And then the second with our Kapalabati, our skull shining breath. This is a little bit different. This is a forced exhalation, and we're going to allow the inhale to come naturally. And it's a little bit slower. It's also a forced exhalation and then a natural inhale. So we'll be going. And the inhale is going to happen naturally. We're going to allow the inhale, but we're not going to be forcing the inhale like we are with Bastrika. And then our last one is going to be the breath of fire. And we're going to be doing a forced inhale and exhale, but it's going to be rhythmic and slower. It's not rapid like in Bastrika. And the inhale is natural and gentle. And then we're going to end with breath of fire. We're going to end with the inhale. And we're going to take a giant inhale. We're going to pause and hold it. And then on the exhale, we're going to lean forward and let all that energy and that oxygen out of the lungs and the body. Pausing a moment and then coming up on the inhale. So those are the differences. Let's begin with Bastrika. So Bastrika is a rapid inhale and exhale, and rhythmic but rapid, and we're going to end on the exhale. So I'll guide you through each breath. So let's begin with a nice deep inhale and begin. Few more breaths. And ending with the exhale. Remember, if you get dizzy, you can always pause the breath. And let's let a couple integrated breaths come. Take a nice deep inhale for another round. And begin forced inhale and exhale at a more rapid pace. Even. Couple more breaths. And end on the exhale. Taking a couple integrative breaths. One more round for Bastrika, bellows breath. Deep inhale. Rapid, even inhale and exhale. Ending with the exhale. Taking a couple integrative breaths. You can close your eyes and bring your attention into pratyahara, inner sensations and aliveness. Notice the energies that were brought up through that breath. Vibrations and tingling, pulsations. And we're going to move now to Kapalabati. This is skull shining breath. And this is a forced exhalation, and we're going to allow the inhalation to be natural. And the inhalation is going to be a little longer than the exhalation. So we're going to do at a pace like that. So a forced exhalation with a few seconds longer for the natural inhalation, but we're not forcing an inhale. So you can bring your hand to your belly if that's helpful. And we're going to take a nice deep inhale. And begin with your exhalation. Two more breaths. And end with the inhale. And exhale. And a few integrative breaths. And dive into sensation during your integration. We'll begin again. Nice deep inhale. And begin with your forced exhalation, natural inhale. More breaths. And inhale. Couple integrated breaths as you dive in and notice the inner energies, pratyahara, fully present with the inner being. And one more round of Kapalabati, skull shining breath. Nice deep inhale. And begin forced exhalation and natural inhale. More breaths. Nice deep inhale. Integrated breaths, diving in, bringing all your awareness to inner sensations. And gently and kindly coming back. And we're going to do our last pranayama, breath of fire. So this is going to be a forced inhale and a forced exhale. We're going to end on the inhale, and then we're going to be folding forward on our exhale. So it's very similar to the first one, Bastrika, but it's not rapid. We don't need to do this rapid. This could be any speed. So we're going to start off slow with the first round and speed it up a little on the second, and then the third we're going to speed up again. And the difference again between Bastrika is we're going to end on a nice deep inhale, pause the breath, hold and contain and feel that energy in our body, and then we're going to exhale, folding forward. So let's begin with a nice deep inhale and forced in and exhale. And we're going to start with a little slower pace. More breaths. Nice deep inhale. Holding the breath at the top, feeling the energy intensify within you. Exhale as you exhale, letting it all out. Pausing at the bottom of the exhale. And inhaling, coming back up. I'm going to do the breath of fire one more time and speed it up just a little bit. The inhale and the exhale. So it's a forced inhale and exhale at the same pace. Ready? Inhaling deeply. Few more breaths. Inhaling deeply. Pausing at the top of the inhale and allowing that energy to intensify within you. Close your eyes. Exhaling, folding forward. Pausing and holding the breath at the bottom of the exhale. And inhaling, coming up. And our very last round to finish up this pranayama is our breath of fire. And we're going to be picking up the pace a little bit, a little more rapid. It'll be very similar to Bastrika, except we're going to close at that deep inhale, pausing it, and then a final exhale and pause. So let's begin with a deep inhale and rapid inhale and exhale. Few more. Finishing up with a deep inhale. Pausing at the top of the breath, feeling the energy intensify. When you're ready, exhaling. Allowing the breath to pause at the bottom of the exhale. And a nice deep inhale. And closing the eyes for a few integrative breaths as we really dive in and notice the inner being and all the energy that's been built up within us, basking in that inner nectar, that inner aliveness. Beautiful job, and gently and kindly opening up the eyes. Thank you for joining me for ecstatic yoga, pranayama. I am Grace, wishing you a most beautiful and most blessed day. Namaste.